Boom, this is a boy Raslick. Make sure you tune in to the Lion Voice blog and the YouTube. Make sure you click that bell right there and subscribe on the thing, alright? I give a lot, but I ain't giving up cause I know my time must come. Swah!
Yeah, but I know enough people in my community. This is not how we have been doing business, the Rastafari Pan African community, but this is what we have to overstand and where we have to transition as we enter into this modern era.
Well, Lion Voice, tell them that's the people first choice. Lion Voice, make the lioness them feel nice. Lion Voice, with the lion cubs we sacrifice. Lion Voice, got to show the people them the life. Lion Voice. Late night phone calling, in the morning, I still feel like I need to call. She says she falling in love. Let's stand, I told her there's no need to fall. She says she falling, she's been crying. Around her heart she gon' build a wall. Well, I've been hurt too, but I won't hurt you. I pray the Almighty heal us all. He healed the broken hearts, Rastafari. He come ignite the spark, gotta stay sharp. Water full of sharks, we wanna join as one flesh. They wanna tear our flesh apart, remember. We took long walks in the park. We took a chance, we slow dance after dark. Her smile so bright, that's her real trademark. She make me feel like Menelik the first with the ark. Late night phone calling, in the morning, I still feel like I need to call. She says she falling in love. Let's stand, I told her there's no need to fall. She says she falling, she's been crying. Around her heart she gon' build a wall. Well, I've been hurt too, but I won't hurt you. I pray the Almighty heal us all. He'll wipe away transgression. When I was young, didn't overstand my blessing. Too busy stepping, gallus life we were repping. Bragging to brethren, but women we were getting now. We find ourselves in Armageddon, fighting a war without money or weapons. Still I studied my lesson and realized that without her by my side I would have come second. So well, Father Ethan, this one make them go into them laptop and start the lead song. Well, I listen last the first of the Almighty, and this is the Dejazmatch Kwasi. Listen. Well, righteousness, yes, righteousness, King of these they trod. Huffy confess, yes, right now, King Selassie, I greater than a sky god.
Greetings in that divine name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I. Glory and honor in the name of His chosen Queen, Empress Waziri Menen. My name is Kwasi Bansu, aka the Dejazmatch Kwasi, aka Ras Kwasi, aka the Reading Ras, aka the Pan-African Happy Man. I'm an entertainment attorney, I'm an author, I'm an artist, I'm an actionist, and right now I'm the host of the Lion Voice. Welcome to the Lion Voice Network and welcome to Lion Law, where we talk about legal issues as they relate to the creative industry. I live, breathe the creative industry in all my works, and so I want to provide legal considerations that we as creatives have to be aware of as we move in this modern era where you have to think of yourself as a small business owner and you have to manage an ecosystem as a creative in order to be sustainable and in order to shift from a hobby or a passion to a full-time pursuit or something that can sustain your family, where you can live in your purpose, your creative purpose. That is a goal that all of us have. So when we're looking at things from that perspective, there are legal considerations that you have to address. One of the key is deal with your email list, dealing with bulk emails, dealing with your messaging as you reach out to your audience. And in marketing, you know, the formula that they like to use is hook, story, offer. So you hook the people with something that's going to make them click on your content. You provide a compelling piece of content, usually in the form of a story. and then you offer them some, your good or your service related. That is the age-old marketing principle. Now, within that, typically what we're seeking at a minimum is an email, because we know as a small business owner, your email list is one of your most valuable assets, because that is your point of contact. We talk about the ecosystem, the direct-to-consumer points of contact. That would be under the consumption part of the ecosystem. But your email strategy, how you distribute those emails, is going to be critical. And in doing that, you have to know that within the United States, and each country has its own considerations, every jurisdiction. And this is why, again, no matter where you're watching from, consult with an entertainment attorney in your jurisdiction. In the United States, we have a Federal Trade Commission, and they have enacted what is known as the Can-Spam Act. And I'm going to just quickly go over 7 of the points that we as creatives have to be aware of, as you are using email to contact your audience. You're sending out your newsletter, you're sending out, when you're uploading unique opportunities, breaking news, you're keeping your audience, your core audience engaged. And you're monitoring your conversion rates. This is small business that we're talking about. I know enough people in my community. This is not how we have been doing business, the Rastafari Pan-African community, but this is what we have to overstand and where we have to transition as we enter into this modern era. Everybody's online. There's a digital ecosystem that's there that takes us out of the local. There's no such thing as a local business anymore. And if you are viewing yourself as a local business, then you're not viewing yourself in the right way, because there's a global audience that can interact with your content and what you're doing. So, as you reach out with these bulk messages or just communications in general, these are the 7 points. Number 1, don't use false or misleading header information. So when we talk about hook, story, offer, the hook, you cannot be misleading, in terms of what that hook is. It has to have some type of relation. Don't be telling people you won $1 million and not Nagoso. You know what I mean? That now, them thing that become spam. Number 2, don't use deceptive headlines. Same thing as the deceptive header. You cannot use fraud as your hook. The hook should be something compelling about what you have to offer as a creative. Number 3, you have to identify the message as an ad. So you have to let people know that you are selling them something. So don't come across as you're doing charitable works out of the kindness of your heart. And no, you let the people know that I'm selling something. Make it clear, so that they know that they are being pitched to buy something. So that has to be clear. Number 4, there needs to be some identifying information about where you're located. So when you're sending out the information, there needs to be information there on where you are based, so people can know. Number 5, you have to let people know how they can opt out, so how they can stop receiving these communications in a very simple way. It has to be clearly outlined how to unsubscribe. Number 6, you have to honor the unsubscribe requests promptly. So if people tell you to unsubscribe and you keep sending them things, now you're in violation of this regulation. And then number 7, you have to monitor what others are doing on your behalf. Now this comes because most of the time this is outsourced. So you hire a company that's going to be doing these email blasts and things for you. So the regulation says you have to monitor that activity. So these are things that you have to know. We're going to go a lot into marketing topics on this channel. We're going to try to keep up to speed, because again, this is where most of our creative operations fall down. We have a great talent, we have a great service, but the marketing is data driven. So when you're trying to convert from the audience to people that are actually purchasing, now you're in the realm of marketing. Most of us are savvy with PR, which is your earned media, getting interview here, doing that. But how, in terms of marketing and converting into sales, and this is crucial, my passion is to help working creatives who may not be full-time in their creative passion to transition into full-time if they so desire. That means their income them earning from their creative passion is enough to sustain them if they so desire. My passion is also to ensure that we have the tools as working creatives now, because they might be working part-time, to monetize over time, to build this ecosystem that allows you to generate revenue from what you do and what you love. So again, always, whether it's myself, whether it's anyone, you want to sit down, get a consultation from an entertainment attorney to make sure that as you're building your ecosystem, you remain in compliance with all of the things that need to be done within that creative ecosystem. So we're going to keep that quick. Again, this is the Can Spam Act. You can find information at the FTC website. We'll try to put some information in the description. These are things you have to be aware of. Again, email list is one of your primary assets to that direct-to-consumer relationship, which is critical to sustaining your own ecosystem and becoming a master of your own destiny. Why is being a master of your own destiny, becoming sovereign individual important? It's important because the time has come for the lions to own our own story. And this is Lion Voice.
Lion Voice. Late night phone calling, in the morning, I still feel like I need to call. She says she falling in love. Let's stand, I told her there's no need to fall. She says she falling, she's been crying. Around her heart she gon' build a wall. Well, I've been hurt too, but I won't hurt you. I pray the Almighty heal us all. He healed the broken hearts, Rastafari. He gon' ignite the spark, gotta stay sharp. Water full of sharks, we wanna join as one flesh. They wanna tear our flesh apart. Remember, we took long walks in the park. We took a chance, we slow dance after dark. Her smile so bright, that's her real trademark. She make me feel like Menelek the first with the arc. Late night phone calling, in the morning, I still feel like I need to call. She says she falling in love. Let's stand, I told her there's no need to fall. She says she falling, she's been crying. Around her heart she gon' build a wall. Well, I've been hurt too, but I won't hurt you. I pray the Almighty heal us all. He'll wipe away transgression. When I was young, didn't overstand my blessing. Too busy stepping, gallus life we were repping. Bragging to brethren, but women we were getting now. We find ourselves in Armageddon, fighting a war without money or weapons. Still I studied my lesson and realized that without her by my side I would have come second. So we late night phone calling, in the morning, I still feel like I need to call. She says she falling in love. Let's stand, I told her there's no need to fall. She says she falling, she's been crying. Around her heart she gon' build a wall. Well, I've been hurt too, but I won't hurt you. I pray the Almighty heal us all. You're not a drama queen, you're more than a baby mama queen. I know you face a lot of trauma, queen, a real African. Raise your red, gold and green, hey yo. Propaganda winner, them magazine. Them telling lies on them TV screen. Let's leave Babylon and form a team. I got a vision, so I stop believing dream. That's why we late night phone calling, in the morning, I still feel like I need to call. She says she falling in love. Let's stand, I told her there's no need to fall. She says she falling,